Hey, so welcome back to my channel, Looking for a Sign. We are doing who are y'all? Y'all are the fixed signs, okay? So we are doing Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, okay? So we have so this is for Taurus. So if you have a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or if this just resonates with you or the house that rules Taurus in your birth chart, then it's for you. So I have a distant friend is thinking of you, new job or career, and Lily, spiritual love. Okay, so you may have a connection to lilies. Maybe lilies are your favorite flower. I don't know. Maybe your mother's favorite flowers is lily. I don't know. Peace lily, is a peace lily a thing? Okay. Spiritual love. Oh. All right. Why is spiritual love here for the Taurus placement? Okay. Let me find out. Okay. So I have the Star, the Seven of Cups, Six of Wands, the Devil, the Ace of Swords, and the Empress. Okay. That is you. You could also have Libra placements, Capricorn placements, Aquarius placements, Leo placements, Scorpio placements, Gemini placements. Okay. Here with spiritual love, this right now, you could be healing and minding your own business. Okay. Because I'm picking up a few things. Some of the things that I'm picking up is that you may be healing and just minding your own business. Okay. You're healing, you're getting over something, but whatever you're getting over, it doesn't have to be romantic. You could just be recovering from just, I don't know, some time period in your life. Okay. But what it looks like is whatever you're healing or working through, you are embodying a new elevated version of self. I feel like you guys are just so focused on yourself right now. Like, I get you guys like white knuckling life. Like, I'm just trying to make it through. I'm just trying to make it through, you know? But I kind of get for some of you guys, well, for this first group, I kind of get an energy of you're over there minding your own business, healing, reconnecting to self, reconnecting to your soul, right? Somebody here is gonna have it's like a soul awakening that it's kind of giving me. You're more hopeful about life where you may not have been as hopeful before. Something happens that allows you to start to be open to the possibilities of life or the possibilities um, of things beyond your control or things like the bigger picture of certain things in life that you may have been stagnant or struggling with before. Okay. For some of you, it's going to catch the attention of people are going to start to notice. Okay. You're going to start to notice how certain people feel drawn to you, certain people feel attracted to you. For some of you guys, this is a particular person. There's a particular person that you may see every day, talk to every day. Maybe you don't see them every day. I don't know. But for this group, your healing, growth, and evolution on your own you're coming off as the star. And what you don't realize is you are, you're getting the attention of people that it's like, I don't know what it is about Taurus placement, but I'm really attracted to them. There's like a lustful seduction energy to you. Okay. You're and with the last card being the Empress, and that's you. Here with spiritual love. For some of you guys, it's not a spirit, there's an awakening of the love for self. There's a spiritual love awakening in you. But the irony is that as you're falling back in love with you, your flaws, who you are, who you've become, you're starting to appreciate the things about yourself you may not have appreciated before. You're really looking at yourself like, dang, I've been through so much and I've really like come out of this, you know? As you're falling back in love with self, there are other people that are noticing and like drawn to you at the same time. For some of you guys, as you're falling back in love with self, there's like this breakthrough moment that happens because you're going to realize in the middle of it, oh my gosh, I'm embodying the Empress. I have this receiving energy and I'm receiving all these things. I'm receiving my manifestations. I'm receiving my goals. I'm receiving offers. I'm receiving things better than what I asked for. And it's because this healing that you've done has put you into some type of receiving type of frequency and energy. Okay. Now for another group of y'all, I feel like there's someone who sees you all the time. They see you all the time. It's like somebody who wasn't drawn to you before is drawn to you. And they may not have came forward before because they were still trying to figure out what is it about Taurus placement that I just cannot stop thinking about them. Why am I looking at them differently? What is it about them? There's something about you that has someone. The only thing because I know what these cards say, but it's the way that being empathic, the energy that I'm picking up. And the energy that I'm picking up is this energy of like this person feels so conflicted because it's like nothing has changed about you, but everything has changed about you. If that makes sense. So somebody may be communicating to you here soon. Because for some of you, they've been trying to figure out what this is before they approached you. And for others of you, this is somebody that had to do some healing or something of their own. There's some type of healing or something of their own that they had to do. And now that they feel Six of Wands, like they've come out of that healing energy, it's like, I know exactly what I want. I know what I want. I know how I want it. I want Taurus placement because they're seeing you like in a different type of light. And for some of you, not all of you, this is, okay. If you don't know this for a fact, then it's probably not for you because this is an energy of the one that got away. This is somebody that may have said it to you, or, you know, maybe you guys have mutual friends and that's how you're being referred to as, but there's someone here for some of you that is looking at you guys like they are for sure the one that got away. But I'm telling you, it has to do with some type of glow up that y'all have going on. Some type of, it's like this recognition, success, but it comes from a glow up. There's a glow up that y'all got going on. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, so we have a new career. Okay. Well, listen, your career. Okay. And that could also be what that Six of Wands was about, because y'all already have like career glow up vibes here. So new job, career. There's some type of like level up that's happening or that has happened in your finances. If it hasn't, it's about to. Especially listen, let me tell y'all something. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, but this is definitely coming through as there may have been a time period where you were working with people that weren't giving you the credit. You were doing most of the work. You were doing things that weren't even necessarily on your job description, and you're very good at it. But you know what? I'm not getting paid the same way that, my bosses or these executives are, but yet they're coming to me to help them out with this. This is giving an energy of putting so much work into other people, helping other people, doing for other people, right? That you don't even have enough time or energy to build whatever you're building, or to put on whatever you're working on, or to master whatever skills you need to master so that you can get promotion. So let's say you're like, you know what, I'm going to take these night classes and get this certification. By the time you go home, you're so exhausted, you don't even have the energy to do it. But what I see here is at some point you decided, for some of you guys, this could be corporate America, working for someone else just isn't for me. I feel like I'd be better off working for myself. I feel like I can, my energy would be better put to use if I was working on my own business. Maybe you have a business or something that you've been trying to work on. This right here is an energy where somebody is starting to realize that working for other people just isn't paying off as much as a side business or hustle could or is. So this is somebody that's saying, you know what? I make X amount of dollars, selling bundles. I don't know. Okay. So I really want to not just sell bundles, but I want to, teach classes on how to teach it, to treat them, and how to take the bundles and create wigs. And they make a YouTube channel. Let's say you made a YouTube channel, right? And your YouTube channel is popping. And this gives an energy of you're having more celebration and more coming together, okay? Working on your own or working with a contract or something like that than you do like a corporate America situation, okay? So that's not for everybody, but that's what I'm getting for this. I'm also getting an energy of, for somebody here, it is the fact that you're recognized as somebody at work that is capable of doing the job, can do the job. You have a great reputation, you have a great skill set, but it still feels like there's missed opportunities and things are just not happening. This is also an energy of somebody who could have lost a job, somebody who's looking for a job. This is an energy here of somebody who is getting frustrated because nothing seems to be working. I'm trying to look for a new job. I'm trying to, branch out of this particular career field. I'm trying to leave this department. I've, taken the certification classes. I've updated my resume. Nothing is happening. But then I have the Nine of Pentacles with the Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands. It's giving the energy here of someone who either this right here puts you in a position to, I'm no longer going to wait to be chosen. I'm choosing myself. And now is a good time to open up that business that I've been wanting to open up, and starting to realize that, this is where I need to be at. So some of you guys, these opportunities and doors are being closed, and you're starting to realize I can get success on my own because I'm really good at whatever, whatever is. So I'm struggling to find work in corporate America, or I'm struggling, to get back on my feet with this job, or to leave this department, or to leave this career field. I'm just going to go ahead and go into business for myself, but it's successful. Then we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is not just somebody who's confident and capable and independent and all that. For me, that's somebody who's wealthy. That's somebody who knows how to invest. That's somebody who knows what to do with the wealth when they get it. Okay. So I love that. All righty. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. So now we have a new friend is thinking of you. Okay. All right. A distant friend is thinking of you. What's this about, Spirit? A distant friend is thinking about you. Huh. That's weird. Okay. So, with a distant friend is thinking about you, it's weird because I don't know if y'all are getting along with this person, or this is somebody that you just don't talk to no more. This looks like somebody that y'all may have left behind. Or yeah. Actually, this actually looks like, are you like in hibernation mode right now? Or are you just like, because this is someone that is afraid, like this is somebody that it's like they don't want you to heal from them or move on from them. It's like they're trying to force their way back into like your energy or your mindset. That's weird. Y'all let me know in the comments if that resonates with you. This is the vibe of somebody that feels like since they moved, or since they're gone, or since y'all don't hang out all the time or something, that you're out having fun with other friends or living your life, or maybe they see it on social media or something. There's a fear of like you not needing them, or you making better friends or something. Like this is somebody who doesn't want you to move on from them. This is so weird to me. This is weird. Well, what happened? See, I'm not tripping. I got the devil clarifying the 5 of swords and the hermit clarifying the 3 of cups and the tower clarifying the moon. Oh. Sorry. This is definitely somebody who is, they don't want you to let them go. This is somebody that is afraid that you're going to move on from them, but I don't know why. It's really being very secretive. So I don't know why you and this person kind of fell out, but it looks like this person just thought they were more important than what they were. This is somebody that is, it could be also a lover or somebody with, it was just a situationship or somebody that you were lovers and decided that, you know, we're better off as friends type of situation. But this is somebody that thought that you'd be stuck on them, that, you know, you guys would always, like, they just felt like they had the upper hand in some type of way, but you just seem to be doing better without them than what they expected. So they're thinking of you because they're thinking of, like, yeah, because with this Page of Swords, this is Page of Swords clarifying the Chariot. Like, this is somebody that is thinking about coming toward you, but with the rest of the spread, they're either communicating to come towards you or they're going to come towards you. But the reason being is is to stop you from healing all the way. They don't want you to heal or get so used to them not being around to, like, this is weird. This is weird. Somebody, like, this is a toxic person. Like, this the kind of person that'd be like, you know, I'm done with you. I don't need you in my life. And you're like, okay. And then they're looking at their phone waiting for you to message them. Like, this is weird. Like, it's like this person did something to cause some type of conflict, but you're not responding the way that they thought that you would respond. So now they're like, oh, I know they ain't over there trying to heal. I know they're not done with me. I'm done with them. Are you weird? Like talking to this person, like, are you weird? What's going on with you? You better listen. Better get you a counseling session for that, because that's weird. Weird. Okay. Let's see. All right, Leo placement. So Leo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, okay? Or if this resonates with your house in your birth chart that Leo rules, okay? Or that you have Leo in if you have overlapping houses. All right. So please go ahead and comment, like, share, comment. Let me know if this resonates with you at all. So the first one we have, wish will not be granted. Okay. So I know this is not for everybody. Clearly. Okay. If you're going through some type of divorce or it doesn't even have to be a divorce. Here's the thing. This is the energy that it looks like between two people, okay? For the sake of argument, I'm just going to say romantic parties for the sake of argument because we have some 10 of cups and we have the Empress, okay? Those are family cards to me, okay? Based off of everything else that's here, okay? This is the energy of somebody who burned a bridge with somebody that they were in a romantic relationship with. It doesn't have to be for you. Maybe this was a friendship. Maybe it's a sister. Maybe it's your brother. Whatever. Maybe it's a mother figure. For some of you guys, it's a mother figure. Okay. But this is the energy of somebody who burned a bridge with someone. And with this Judgment card here and Ace of Cups, somebody wants to, Three of Cups, at least be on friendlier terms. This is somebody that kind of wants to, re-examine the past and kind of, like, I really don't want to be on these type of terms. I really don't want, us to be at odds. Like, this is somebody that wants a new start. They want a fresh start. They want a new start. But wish will not be granted is here. This is somebody that wants a do-over. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't necessarily see do-over as far as the relationship, but this is definitely the energy of somebody who burned a bridge with you that is wishing that they hadn't. And with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups here, to me, that's the Four of Cups. This is somebody that is not happy with the distance. They're not happy with the way things are right now. And with the Ace of Cups, that to me sometimes is also like an apology or mending things. Okay, this is somebody that just wants an emotional do-over. Why will it not be granted? Why is it not granted? First of all, it's divine intervention. I low-key get I knew it. I knew it already. Listen. Listen. God, dog. Listen. Let me tell you why it's not going to be granted. You may have told this person at some point, like, you don't want me as an enemy. Like, please, like, Eight of Cups, please don't make me walk away from this situation. Seven of Cups to the Eight of Cups, I'm giving you so many options, so many ways that we can maneuver this and still be cool, still be okay. Please don't burn a bridge with me, because once you burn this bridge, 10 of Swords, there's no coming back. Like, this is the energy of, like, you telling this person could have affected your money. This person could have backstabbed you. This is the energy of, you didn't even have to do all of that. The way you went about this whole situation, you didn't even have to do all that. You didn't even have to go this route. You had so many other options of ways you could have handled this situation, but this is what you chose. Say less. And with Temperance here, that's Archangel Michael on that card. That's the divine intervention. That's balance. That is you picked yourself back up patience back. You are done. You are done. You have balance in your life. You have peace, temperance. Now that you've found peace, after having to pick up probably pieces, you had to pick up pieces that you didn't even break. And now this person is realizing, dang, it's not even all that great over here. I wonder what Leo placement is doing. Dang. Maybe, I could figure out a way to mend this. That won't be granted. That won't be granted. Judgment, Empress. Okay? It will not be granted. Somebody wants to mend a bridge that they burnt without, somebody really thought that they knew what they were doing. And in the grand scheme of things, and listen, if this hasn't happened yet, I promise you it will. Because this does give, like, right now, if this is not happening currently, this is giving the energy of like contemplation. So it's like by the time it hits this person, dang, I really wish I would have gone about that in a different way. Now they're the person who's going through money issues. Now they're the person who probably needs you. Now they're the person who's at rock bottom. Now they're the person that is looking for balance, is looking for some grace, is looking for someone, and it's like, dang, the last time that I remember when I was down and out, the last time I remember somebody truly being there was Leo placement. I wonder what they're doing, because I'm going through it. Bet you are. And I don't know who else this is for. Okay, so this is a side note. I don't know who this is for with that last card, but if you separated from someone and they got directly into like a new connection without any healing, again, this could be past energy, maybe it's future energy. It's still giving an energy of if somebody thought that they were just going to have like a second chance, like instead of fixing things with you, they just thought that, I'm just going to jump into this new relationship and act like I have some sense. Like, it's not going to work out. It's not supposed to. Temperance is there. And the Judgment is not. 10 of Swords. It's not going to work out. You don't get to just tear things up and, lose your mind and then, oh, I'm not cleaning this up. I'll go over to that house and clean up. Okay, that's not how any of that works. Well, if they're not in the process of finding out now, they're about to find out. So we have news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Yay. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. I love this for you. This does look like a business opportunity that may, yay. This looks like a business. Oh, I love it for you. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this looks like a business opportunity that has been a burden. You just have a lot going on and you just have a lot on your plate. Okay. I don't see any pregnancy cards here. So I'm going to go. I mean, if it's a pregnancy for you, put yourself in the story where you fit in. But I see lots of pentacles here. Okay. So I'm going to say this is a business opportunity. This looks like something that is very much a burden. Okay. You're trying very, very hard. Okay. Something that a business opportunity that you want or that you're trying to make happen. Okay. You're refusing to walk away from it. Okay. At some point, if you haven't already, this is the energy of like, let's go ahead and start from square one. I'm not going to throw in the towel, but I am going to do more research, or I am curious as to why this isn't working. What am I doing or not doing, or what is going on with contract? Like, this is you trying to figure out what you're missing. Okay. I feel like through that process, you're going to realize for some of you, a lot of the burden or the hardship was because some of you guys, instead of healing something, you were taking out that energy on work. So instead of healing a heartbreak or going through the emotions that you were having, all right, or the disappointment of something, this is the energy of like, I'm just gonna, work. But now work has become a burden. And so now the one thing that was giving you an escape or that was giving you some type of fulfillment now is not fulfilling anymore. Okay. So I do feel like you guys are going to either reinvest or reinvent some type of business opportunity so that it is more stable. I also feel like you guys are going to start, there's something going on with your mind. This is either meditation, prayer, journaling, something, but this is something here where you guys are going to start acknowledging what you've been trying to avoid. So I do see this new business opportunity, but this new business opportunity comes from you reinventing something and I don't want to say reinventing yourself because it doesn't feel like fully reinventing yourself. It really feels like putting the same effort into avoiding the issue. You're putting that type of energy into actually figuring out why I'm triggered, why I, feel this way, what's going on. Now, for others of you, this is also an energy of um, you may be going back to an opportunity that you felt like I have too much on my plate. I just cannot do this. I do not have the time. I do not have the energy. You actually may be going back towards it and realizing I didn't have the time then, or I may not even have the time now, but I can maneuver some things, or it's something to where you're realizing that something that didn't seem like it worked before, you're able to make it work now. And it feels like extra money, or it doesn't feel like overtime. It could be for some of you, I don't know, but it feels like this is the answer out of debt. This is the answer out of hardship. This opportunity is what's going to help me stabilize my household. So for some of you guys, this is just the energy of, I didn't think I, had time to do nails after my 9 to 5 because, I'm just so tired. But now you're realizing, you know what? If I take one person Tuesday, Thursday, and maybe 2 people on a Saturday, if I did that for 6 months, I could pay off this debt. If I did that for 6 months, I could get my savings back up. So this is somebody reevaluating something that they walked away from or wanted to walk away from. You're revisiting that because now you're seeing it as a way out of something. Too much concern with, can I get the question out first? Too much concern with sexual matters. Ooh, what y'all got going on? Too much concern with sexual matters, okay? Too much concern with sexual matters, okay? All right. I don't know what's going on with somebody's money. This is weird. But Leo, this you. It's real weird. Okay. For one group, somebody here is concerned that they're not making the same amount of money they were before, or they don't feel as successful as they did before. There's something here about feeling like that's the reason why a partner is not as willing to be intimate because they're not making enough, or somebody here has convinced themselves that somebody is kind of withholding, but it feels like more like projection. It doesn't look like that's what's happening. But on the flip side, I also see an energy here of I hope. Yeah, that's never good. The Tower clarifying the Hermit, that's never good. And I got y'all here twice. Is this y'all? All right. Okay. On one hand, we have someone who is they're concerned because the lifestyle that they created, they may not be able to continue that lifestyle, and they feel as though that's the reason why they may not be getting the kind of options that they were getting before, or somebody that they're dealing with doesn't desire them the same way. On the flip side, someone here, their intuition is telling them that their partner is, if your partner is travels a lot, or your partner is, this is a long distance thing, this is the energy of someone who is having a hard time because it's like their intuition or something is telling them that something's not on the up and up. With the Sun card here, either something gets exposed or something comes out. There's some type of truth that gets illuminated. Yeah, because we have the Hermit, and then the Tower is clarifying the Hermit. So this is giving an energy of somebody that was in the dark intentionally. It's like I can't unsee what I've seen. I can't pretend now that I don't know what I know. And what somebody knows, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups, that somebody has options that they shouldn't necessarily have. And I have the Strength card in reverse. So it's just giving someone just doesn't know how to resist temptation as well as someone was hoping. But it's one thing to gaslight yourself into thinking one thing, and then it's another thing when you have the proof like in front of your face. So that's kind of what it's giving. It's kind of giving this vibe of getting the proof right in front of your face. There's no more gaslighting. There's no more, well, maybe, no. Like this is somebody is losing sleep because They went through someone's phone. They, went online and got to clicking on things and just saw something that they cannot unsee. So somebody that was intentionally in the dark or was just like kind of like out of sight, out of mind, whatever. If it ever comes to my doorstep, that's when I'll deal with it. It's about to come to somebody's doorstep. And now they're going to have to deal with it. Whatever that looks like for you, if that resonates. All right. All right. So Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Uranus, or whatever house that Scorpio occupies for you, this could resonate. Okay. So I have depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you, temporary problems, and someone will gossip about all your secrets. It's a parrot. Okay. So someone will gossip about all your secrets. Why is parrot here, Spirit, for the Scorpio placements? Oh, yeah. Okay. So someone will gossip about all your secrets. I don't know. I mean, it could be you doing the gossiping. It could be, because I got the Queen of Cups here, but only you know where you fit in with the story. This energy here is someone who is okay. I got two groups of y'all. Okay. I'll start with the first group first. Okay. The first group of people that I see here, somebody here is gossiping about how somebody who's in a relationship acts very single when they are not around this other person. I don't see you judging this person. This gives an energy of like, well, at least it's not my man, or, at least that ain't my girl. But the thing is that you may overhear something, or because here's the thing, you're holding this information to your chest. You know this information. Okay. But this Queen of Swords and Nine of Wands energy gives me the energy of somebody that thinks they know something and they don't know something. It's like somebody may continue to poke the bear. I don't know if this person is saying things to test your patience, but it's giving, I can only take so much. Like, I hope y'all are not being this messy, but I mean, I don't know the whole situation. I just know what I see in front of me, because this is giving, well, you know what? Since you think your man is so faithful, did you know that your man da-da-da-da-da? Well, since you think that your girl is all that, did you know that your girl da-da-da-da-da? Like that's what it's giving. And with this Four of Pentacles, it's giving, I was trying to spare your feelings. I was holding on to this information because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But you're coming at me like the Queen of Swords. You're coming at me like you think you know so much. Like you're coming at me like you are sure, you are clear-minded. Like you just know, this person. Well, did you know that they got options. Did you know that this person be out here 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, spending money like they single? Did you know that? Like, that's what it's giving. Scorpio placement, I think you're the one who's gossiping about somebody's secrets for some of y'all. Okay? This is just what it's giving. Okay? Now, for the other group of y'all, for the other group of y'all, I don't think that you're gossiping about other people's secrets. I think somebody is coming to you about someone's secret and you are pretending that you don't know that person. I don't know why I get this energy here, especially with this 5 of Wands. It gives an energy of like conflict and tension, and we got these swords here. Like, it really gives either you overhearing something and not acknowledging that, like, oh, I know Jimmy, that's crazy. I know Jimmy was doing all that. Like, I don't know if you're overhearing this or if somebody's just coming to you talking about whatever and you're just playing stupid, because it's kind of what it feels like. Listen, that makes sense. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. That makes sense. For the second group, that's why it came up. Be careful who you're talking to, even if you think that person doesn't know the people you're talking about, because they're going to play dumb, or they have in the past. But this is the energy of you overhearing something and realizing somebody knows these people, or the person that you said something to, thinking that like, oh, we run in different circles. They don't know who I'm talking about. Yes, they do. And they're going back and they're telling. They can't wait to take what, look at that. 7 of Swords is thinking thoughts, but it's also communication. They can't wait to tell the communication that you just told them and run back and tell somebody else. So be careful what you're talking, because that makes sense now too, because this gives an energy of like, you felt comfortable with this person. You felt like this person was somebody that you could trust. You felt like, like, I have a good intuition. I feel like I talked to them. No, that 4 of Pentacles is like, you should have kept them secrets to yourself. You should have kept that close to your chest. Okay? Because they ain't know that person. That's weird. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all know what that is about. And also, I mean, that can go the other way too. I don't think it would though, but this is so random. And I almost didn't say it, but it's coming up like I'm channeling it again. Some of you guys, it may be the flip side, but in the reverse, meaning somebody may come to you like, okay, so let's say, let's say your name is Barbara and you was dating somebody named Jimmy, and Jimmy is with somebody named Shirley. Okay. So let's just say that somebody came to you and was like, girl, because, I love being at this gym. This gym is so crazy because, you know what? My friend Shirley, she's dating this dude named Jimmy, and his ex is somebody named Barbara. And it's so crazy because she told me she called her. Girl, I could never. And you're sitting there like, I know this bitch is not talking about me. Like, I'm Barbara and my ex is Jimmy. And I know that he's dating Shirley. I did not even, that's what they say about me. Like, for some of y'all, and I got that message too and was like, that's too specific and I'm not, but listen, take it if it resonates. It's like somebody may not even realize that you're the person that they're gossiping to you about, or that you know the people involved. Either way, okay, It's giving Four of Pentacles. Keep your stuff to your chest, okay? Because I don't know why I get this energy too. It does give an energy of, in some shape, form, or fashion, it's going to give you the upper hand at a later time frame, okay? So we have temporary problems. Well, I love a problem that's temporary. That's my favorite kind, okay? Give me a temporary problem. Temporary problem. Temporary problem with a Scorpio placement. Okay, the temporary problem is there's some type of stability issue, okay? This could be a nervous system stability issue, like stabilizing your nervous system. This could be a money stability issue, okay? But this is just giving an energy of you have too much on your plate, or there's too much that you have going on, or that needs to be paid, or that you are committed to, and you're overwhelmed. There's some type of divine blessing or something that's going to come in, excuse me, that's going to come in. And what I love about this, it's giving, you'll be stable enough to negotiate a win, or you'll be stable enough to get on the up, like the upside of things. It's an energy of like needing some type of stability, comfort, resources, something of that nature. But there's instability there. I don't know if like your intuition is off. I don't know if like you're just having a hard time regulating your nervous system or what. But this is an energy of you catching it, because Four of Swords is the energy of you catching it. You are taking a time out. You're contemplating. You're just, you know what? I'm just trying to separate myself from the rest of the world, kind of isolate a little bit, but Star card. Okay. So you're going to find a solution. I get an energy of like hopeful, good fortune. You're healing whatever this issue is. Okay. This is health. You're feeling better. You're feeling more grounded. You're feeling more in your power. Okay. And this is what causes you to be able to initiate or negotiate moving forward. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Strength, this is the energy here of you figuring a way how to navigate out of something that's going to bring consistency, stability, consistency, grounding. Okay. And with the Strength card here, there's something about it that's going to make you feel powerful, or something about it that's really going to like make you feel like, yo, I really did that. Like I really was able to regulate my nervous system and turn this around 180. Or I really was able to, you know, tap into this energy and really get myself back on track. Like, it's crazy. And with that Knight of Pentacles, I like that because it's here to stay. This is how I'm moving, from like moving forward, slow, steady, consistent. I like that because also with Pentacles, it's letting me know that if this is tied to money, this is like consistent money, or like a consistent effort that's going to consistently bring in something. Okay. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you, vulture. Oh no, you lying. And he just perched up there too, just a looking with his looking self. All right, why is this here for the Scorpio placement? All right. I don't know if you haven't been yourself because you're hungry. I don't know. But this is the energy of feeling like, okay, again, there's two groups of you, okay? This first group, this is an energy of feeling on guard because you feel like someone is against you. This is somebody that has been against you before, so you feel like, why wouldn't they be against me again? But the issue here is, in the past, if they were against you, you were able to find some type of proof or evidence that they were against you. You're frustrated because you're not able to find anything this time. You're not able to find any proof. You're not able to catch them in the act. Like, you can't find it. And for some of y'all, this is frustrating you because you have convinced yourself that you just know. Like, this is the energy of you're gaslighting yourself. It's like, I don't want to believe that this person isn't doing anything because I know they're doing something. And even if they're not doing something now, they're going to do something later. And I just cannot afford to let my guard down. But what Spirit is showing here is the only person you're stressing out is yourself. So for some of you, there's no one against you. You're just so used to being backstabbed and betrayed that you refuse to let your guard down because you feel like it doesn't make any sense. I need to stay ready so I don't have to get ready. That, like, even if this person's not doing something right now, or they're not talking about me, or they're not, sending me negative energy or evil eye, they will. And so I need to stay on the swivel. And Spirit's like, and that's why you're drained, and that's why you're tired, and you're obsessively thinking about things in the past. There's like this obsessive loop, and it's affecting your intuition because a unhealed, an unhealed ego, you can mistake that for your intuition. Your ego's job is to protect you. So your intuition could be telling you, no, you just need to let that go. But then your ego jumps in and it's like, nah, you gotta be aware. You get that feeling in your chest and it's like, you just need to be aware. And you're like, oh, that's my intuition. Because my intuition don't lie. My intuition on point. Your intuition's on point when it's working. But when it's all fogged up and blocked up, that's the reason why you're searching for something and you can't find it, and you're convincing yourself it's just a matter of time, which is all fun and great, but not when it's only affecting you. It's not affecting this other person. Now, with worry that someone here is against you, what I find interesting here is, for the second group, you do have someone working against you. But I'm talking to more evolved Scorpios, more healed Scorpio placements, because this is the energy of Eight of Cups. I'm walking away from this entire situation. If this person is working against me, I don't need physical proof to validate my intuition. My intuition is telling me that something is off. This person is Five of Swords. This person is throwing the rocks and hiding their hands. This person is intentionally trying to piss me off. This person is posting things to trigger me. This person is doing things. And you know what? I'm not about to entertain this. I'm moving on. So for the second group of you, this is the energy of worrying that someone is against you. You're not the one who's worried, though. What I'm getting is that this is more of a, by you walking away, Page of Swords in reverse, you're not entertaining this the way that this person was expecting you to entertain this. With the Two of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups upright, it's letting me know that you have just decided the lesser of two evils. You know what? I don't need to prove that this person made that post about me. Yes, this person has made posts about me and stuff in the past, but just knowing that they're capable of it is enough for me to say, I'm not doing this with them. So maybe there's a chance that that post that they posted isn't about me. And I don't care either way because I know that this is somebody who is petty enough to try to trigger me. And I'm not trying to be looped back into a cycle I've just healed out of. So this is the energy of this person, because this fell on top of that Five of Swords. They're in the Five of Cups energy. They feel some type of way because you're not responding the same. You're not responding the same. You're not moving the same. And it's because you're more focused on healing and more focused on like, I want stability. I don't always want to not trust people when I meet them. I don't always want to be so intense and just so, like I want to chill. I want to be stable. I want to, I want to calm down sometimes, I don't want to allow someone to affect my emotions that deep, because for some of y'all, it may not be a post. Maybe you live with this person and this person says something and you're like, I'm just go ahead and walk away, because maybe you said that to trigger me. Maybe you didn't. But the fact that I know that you're not trying to come up with a solution, you're the kind of person that will argue just to argue or to try to rage bait me. I'm just go ahead, lesser of two evils. I'm just go ahead and walk away and let you argue with yourself. So whatever that is for you, okay? Okay. Aquarius. Okay. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and wherever you have Aquarius, okay? Maybe this connects to the house in your chart, a house that's ruled by Aquarius. I don't know. You tell me. All right, so we have family matters. Family matters. Okay. Very like, the heck? Okay. All right, Seahorse, family matters. Mm. Interesting. This isn't going to go for everybody, obviously. Now, this could be, okay, this could be you and a parent, or you're the child, or maybe you're the parent. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. Put yourself in the story where you fit in. I really don't see Aquarius energy here, but I don't know. I'm just here to read the cards. Okay. This looks like somebody that thought that by avoiding their feelings when it comes to a family situation would make it go away. So this is somebody that may go out drinking, partying, and like disassociating and disconnecting from what's really happening. You may not be talking to this person, or maybe, there's just no communication between the two. This is somebody that thought that this would help, but it's not. It's not. And what's crazy is that this is so weird because it really comes off like they're trying to convince themselves that they were the one who was done wrong, but it's really to ease their conscience and to justify not making amends. So if this is a parent, that may not be speaking to their children or may not be really dealing with their children, and they thought drinking and partying and having a great time that would help, and it's not. And this here is an energy of someone who is trying to accept the fact that they've trained their children to live a life without them. But it's okay. The cards are showing me that, but this person, it's like they're not necessarily accepting that. They're gaslighting themselves into feeling like their children just don't want to talk to them because, they don't need their parent in their life anymore. Like, this is someone that when they have that little common sense that creeps in there and says, like, I maybe need to accept that I put myself in this situation by, not being there when my kids need me or my child needed me. Now they're grown, or, now they're not answering their phone. And then it's like, nah, they don't want to talk to me because, they're selfish and the phone works both ways and blah, 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 blah. Like, this is somebody that I don't care if you do know what's going on with this person or not. This is still someone that they're struggling. Okay. And if you're the child, this could be how your parent feels in regards to you. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. I also see here that this is the energy of someone who thought that they were getting away with something, or they thought they had successfully maneuvered out of something. But this also looks like mental. I feel like this person how do I word this? This is somebody who got away with something and they feel like they successfully got away with it. And they feel like now I can openly do something because I don't have to worry about it catching up to me. But I feel like here, there's something here that's going to trigger this paranoia in them. Now, I don't know what exactly this is. It does give, like, it's a familiar thing. It's something familiar that they know that it's triggering for them. So, okay, so like, for example, okay, this could be an energy of, okay, so we got the Six of Cups here. So let's just say it could be child support. So this could be somebody who feels like they successfully got out of paying for child support for a child because I'm going to avoid taking the paternity test. I'm not taking it and I'm good, right? So this is somebody who feels like, now, I can, do whatever I'm doing and, live my life and just whatever, and whatever the case is. But it's like, I don't know what this is, but it's like there's something triggering. Like, let's just say this child goes to visit this parent's parents. So the child is going to visit their grandparents. It's something to where it's like this person's like, oh crap, they could still take DNA from my mom and get the paternity test. There's something here that's causing this person to be like paranoid, because it's like they feel like there's a community surrounding children or a child that's out to get them. Y'all let me know what this is. And the thing is that not only is this person like paranoid, the Nine of Wands is in reverse. They used all of their momentum and energy celebrating and getting away from this situation. They don't have a backup plan for if this has been redirected. If you're going through a family issue right now with somebody and you took one avenue and it didn't work and you decide to take another avenue, I don't know what this is. If you're dealing with another person or another person is involved, they don't have the energy like they did at the beginning because they used all their momentum at the beginning. They're in a Nine of Wands and they're exhausted. And if this is you, this is Spirit saying to take another direction. Because if this is you, okay, and you're dealing, let's say you're dealing with, a custody situation. It's just an example, okay, a custody situation or whatever. This is still giving, you may have felt really good when you first submitted paperwork. This is how this is going, and I love this for how this is moving and, whatever. And then this is the energy of, you know what, this isn't turning out like I thought this would be a lot easier than what I thought it was, but I'm feeling kind of stuck. I feel like the options that I have, I don't have them. But here with the Eight of Pentacles is also giving an energy of, let me go ahead and redo this. Let me rework this. Let me master this skill of putting this together or doing this. There's whatever. You're not giving up. You are still putting in this work. Okay. But for some of you, if you're needing the confirmation, if you have gone another direction, that's the better direction to go, because I have the Seven of Swords. So it's giving me the energy that you may realize this time, this person is expecting me to go this route. So you know what? I am going to let them think whatever they want to think. I'm going to let them think that they can underestimate me. I'm going to let them think that I've forgotten about it. I'm going to let them think, because now I'm going to go this way. Because I don't have the energy to keep going in this direction and dealing with it this way, because it's not getting me the results that I want. So I'll let this person think that I'm going to keep going this way, but they're going to think that I don't have the energy anymore to put in going this route, because I'm not saying anything anymore, or I'm not putting in the paperwork, or I'm not sending in petitions, or, hounding them about child support, or, whatever the case is. Why though? It's because I'm taking this direction. I'm strategizing a new strategy and I'm going this way. So while this person is focused on you over here, you're already setting up shop over here. Okay. And with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Page of Wands, that's where you get your results at. Okay. So for some of y'all got a parent who is kind of going through it and gaslighting themselves. Or maybe you're the parent who's going through it, gaslighting yourself. But then we have others of you guys where this person is a little paranoid because maybe you're too quiet. They think that you've kind of forgotten about whatever this is, but they should be paranoid because you haven't. You're just going about this a whole different way. Okay. Okay. Opportunities are waiting for you. We have door, and it's a double door too. Ooh, let me find out y'all got double the blessings. Okay? Like them Doublemint twins. And if you don't know who the Doublemint twins are, no, I'm just kidding. No, but the Doublemint twins, they're about this chewing gum. I mean, honestly, I don't even know nothing about the Doublemint twins because they was in black and white when the commercials came on when I was a kid. But I know about that mint gum. So there's that, I guess. So anyway, we have opportunities are waiting for you. Why is that here for Aquarius placement? Ooh, ooh, good on you. Okay. Oh, I know that's right. Yes. I love that. All right, so listen. I love this because some of you guys may be needing confirmation. Let me be the one to confirm, okay? This here is you have opportunities waiting for you. Some of you guys, this is in regards to money. This is in regards to some type of status. If you're a business owner, these are new ideas or ways you're going about things, right? But here's the thing. You're keeping these ideas and these opportunities close to your chest. You're not really telling anyone, which is good. You're not wanting to leak your energy. You're not wanting your ideas stolen. This is really a vibe of you wanting to, because whatever this is still very new. So maybe it's an opportunity that, you know, is in the works, but you don't have a definite yes or what, you know, whatever the case is. So what I see here is that the opportunity may not, it's a good thing that, you know, you're keeping this to your chest because for some of you, this opportunity may not materialize the way you're hoping. So you may get rejected or hear a no or something doesn't work out. But this Seven of Cups here, it's letting me know that there's more than one option that you have. And then we have the Page of Wands, okay? So this is letting me know that for some of you guys, it's going to spark something in you to want to go towards another opportunity that's going to open up multiple opportunities. Because at the end here, we have the Six of Wands. And then Six of Wands, and we have the Seven of Wands here. Okay? So with this Seven of Wands and the wands that the Page of Wands has, that's the Eight of Wands. So this is something that's going to happen quickly. So if there's an opportunity that does not work out the way you want it to the first time, or, you know, it doesn't give you the recognition or just whatever, there is still a way for you to have the success because there's another opportunity that's coming in. But you need to be open-minded enough to see it. It's not just going to come, it's not just going to be, you know, placed into your hand. This is you talking to people. This is Page of Wands. Page of Wands, that is, wands are action energy. So this is you communicating, like you're taking the initiative to communicate with people. You taking the initiative to, you know, put information out there or to, you know, talk to investors or do whatever you have to do for whatever this opportunity is for you. Okay? It's not something where they're going to come to you or you can manifest this, you know. No, this is something that you're enthusiastic about and you are moving with it. Okay? But there's more than one opportunity. But I truly feel like once you move in a certain direction or you're voicing, you know, communicating, whatever, it's more than one opportunity or more than one direction that comes up. But again, even with the Six of Wands and the Page of Wands, the wand that the Page of Wands has, it still gives an energy of making sure that even when you're seeing success, you're seeing, listen, I'm putting this out there and it's happening. For some of you guys, this is even do more of like speaking your affirmations and the work, but it still gives, still needing to keep them to your chest, even when it's working. It's like you're not supposed to, like, you know, scream from a rooftop. You're supposed to keep it, you know, to yourself. Yes. Because you have people around you. Yes. You have, listen, keep it to your chest. Okay. Because one, you have people that don't get it. And then two, you have people that feel like you're successful enough. So they're going to speak fear into your plans, or they're going to cause you to doubt yourself or to doubt the momentum that you have with that Page of Wands. Okay. Okay. All right. And next we have problems to be resolved. Okay. Oh my God. Why is this card looking crazy like that? Okay. That right there. All right. Problems to be resolved. Why is this here for Aquarius placements? Yeah, if this is a money issue, oh yeah. If this is a money issue or stability issue, ooh, yes. This looks like money, y'all. So if maybe you're looking for your taxes, I don't know. But this is the energy of if you are looking for a payment or looking for money to come into your account. For some of you, this is money that somebody owes you. Okay. It looks like it comes in right when you don't even need it. So maybe your taxes just hit, and then somebody who owes you money is like, hey, by the way, here's such and such that I owe you. Okay. But with problems to be resolved, this is also an energy of if you are looking for work and like you're running through your savings, it's giving an energy of like getting that offer right at the last minute, or there's some type of work, or it's like something I didn't even think of. Oh my gosh, yeah, I could work for this company. I didn't even think about that, sort of thing that comes in. But this does look like it has to do with money. For others of you guys, it's like there's money coming in that's okay. I don't want to be overwhelming. But the energy that I feel right here is so excited, but not excited like, I just won the lottery. It's excited like, oh my gosh, this is working. And not working like, oh, I just closed my eyes and spun around in a circle. I just manifested $10 billion working. No, this is like, I'm really embodying this frequency. I'm really on a frequency of receiving. It doesn't feel chaotic. It feels stable. It doesn't feel anxious. It feels stable. And here's the thing. Even though you're an Aquarius placement, you still feel things very, very deeply, so deeply that you sometimes have to detach in order to just not, overwhelm yourself. Okay. And with this, you're a natural leader. And you may not even want to be. But this gives the energy of, for some of you guys, it's part of your purpose. You're meant to be like spiritually aware, but like logical. I don't know how else to explain that. But it's just like, that's how you resolve the problem. Whatever this problem is. But this problem looks like it's money. There's money that's coming in. You're getting, but the money that's coming in, first of all, it feels like it's an opportunity. It's a blessing. It's this abundance because there's a frequency that you're on and you're holding that frequency. As soon as you have the Ace of Swords, mental clarity, success, yes, it's working. Six of Pentacles, money, opportunities, help, things like that. It starts coming in. There's just something here about there's a new phase in your life because you're embodying this new frequency and you're actually holding it. It doesn't feel chaotic. It doesn't feel prideful. Though I ain't gonna lie, in these cards, if there's anybody that has a lot of pride and likes a lot of attention, it's you. Just own it. It's where it's at, you know, because this gives the energy of like, I don't really like to be seen, but I mean, if you're gonna see me, did you see me? You know, like it's giving that judgment, because we got Page of Swords and the Judgment card here. Like, I ain't gonna turn it down. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Own who you are. If that is how spirit, if that is how God created you, stop acting like, nah, that ain't me, SJ. Yes, it is. Just accept who you are. Okay? Just accept who you are. It's okay. That's how God created you. But anyway, the problem here, there's not no problem. So whatever problem that needed to be resolved, it looks like it has to do with money. And I'm telling you guys now, it's like, again, once something starts coming in, it starts coming in. And it doesn't just feel like it's just money, but it feels like a lot of things that you've been trying to align with in the 5D start showing up in the 3D because you're embodying a different frequency. You're moving different. You're not just moving different, but you're really embodying somebody that can hold that level of wealth or that level of frequency, that level of leadership, but also be detached where it's not your whole identity, which still leaves room for you to embody the next transition as you grow and evolve into a higher person, if that makes sense. So like so for example, if you are, this is a perfect example. So let's just say that you are like, man, I really need $5,000, right? And you go to, I don't know, like a bank, and you're like, look, this is what I have going on. I need, $5,000. And then they're like, well, for the type of loan that you want, the minimum that we do is 10,000. Now, the old you may have been like, man, 10,000. Well, how much is that going to be to pay back? God, I don't know. But this time you were like, I got it. It's just 10,000. Paying that back ain't going to be nothing. Like, it's whatever. And you get approved for the 10,000, right? So not only are you like, oh my gosh, like the fact that I'm not panicking, the fact that like I'm not freaking out, like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's like, this feels good. This feels normal. I've never gotten a loan. But just example, okay? I've never gotten a loan for $10,000 before. And then you're seeing the $10,000 deposit in your account and you're like, that's what's up. You're not freaking out. You're not overwhelmed. You're not like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Like it's a miracle. Miracles are great. But if you respond to something like it's such a miracle, that means it's not normal in your everyday, right? So this is not something you're consciously thinking about, but you're just like, yo, I got $10,000 in my account. That's what's up. You're not freaked out about paying it back. You're just like, yo, I got it. But knowing that, okay, in a month or two, I'm going to have to pay this back. You're moving as somebody who $10,000 is normal, but you're not making it your identity. You're not making it, man, say less. Cause you know what I'm saying? $10,000, I could come up with that easy. You know what I'm saying? If you can't bring in $10,000, then what are you doing? You know, like your whole identity is not that you brought in this $10,000. Your identity is, I can hold this frequency, and you're detaching from making it your identity which is good, because now that you can hold $10,000, now let's say that you have a business and there's somebody that's like, I want to invest in you for $25,000. And you're like, let's talk numbers. Let's drop a contract. You're not like, yo, all right, man, you're not freaking out. It's like, yo, this is business. I'm a businessman. I'm a businesswoman. This is business. We're negotiating number. And it doesn't have to be a business. Let's say you're negotiating your pay raise with your boss. And they're like, okay, we can give you $10,000 a year more a year. you're holding that frequency. So now you guys are negotiating. You're like, look, I bring this to the table, this, and this. I've also gotten my, degree since I've been here. I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. And they're like, most we can do is 15. Now, in the past, you may have been like, yes, oh my gosh. But this time you're like, no, actually 20 sounds more based off of my qualifications and my skills. You're not over explaining. You're not breaking anything down. You're detached from you're not like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm the prize. Y'all be so lucky to have me. Like, no, it's like, these are the things I've done. And that's too easy because I'm going to do even more. I haven't capped yet. I haven't reached my ceiling. But this is the reason why I'm telling you, 15,000 sounds great, but I'm worth $20,000 a year more, or $20,000 more a year because of these things. And the way that you're presenting it and it's attached, it's like it's coming in. You're able to hold that frequency. It doesn't feel like crazy. I hope I'm making sense to you. Aquarius placements, or if you just stay through for the whole thing because you have placements everywhere, let me know in the comments if that makes sense to you. Okay? Because for you Aquarius placements, I really feel like there's a theme that's happening for y'all lately. Anyway, so that is what I have for you guys. Let me know in the comments if that resonates, and I will see you guys in the next one.